Congratulations, Max. 250 games, and he really has been a stalwart for the Warriors. He's been there for a long time. He came from Footscray as a young man, and he really is a big part of that Warrior side. The resurgence of Woodville, and what a fantastic effort by them yesterday. Port kicked 6 into the breeze in the first quarter, and the Warriors came back. Let's go to the highlights.
To the ball, kick number 4 for Harvey. Out wide to Boyd. He's got by himself several times there on the half-forward flank. It's an incredible leap, Russell Board, for a small player. Kick in, looking at Baker again. Oh, Smith, what a mark. Drifted in front of the pack, eyes on the ball.
Now Ron Fuller, go direct the Warriors. That he does, straight down the centre. Taylor's there at the back of the pack. He's up, he's missed the mark. It's gone over the back. There's Nichols, he'll go on the left foot. Around his body it goes. It's coming around with the breeze. Is it true? It is. Oh, he can't do anything wrong, Nichols.
Fantasia doing the mopping up over to Schwarz, and the Warriors temporarily get out of trouble. Just as well as I said temporarily, because it's Russell Boyd took a fine mark.
Well, you called it earlier, Kim. He's a fine leap at the ball, and that one he got well up and marked. Kick number 4 for him at the back. It's Rowan Smith, and he's grabbed in a specky.
Putting ball ace at centre half forward. Jacker thought about the handball. Well tackled though. Now ball ace on to Rowan Smith. Left foot snapshot on its way. Oh, it couldn't be. It is. Great goal. What a brilliant goal. Harlan Kennedy in there. Ball well taken by Fuller. Fuller's kick out looking for Taylor. Martin Leslie. Oh, that's a courageous mark, Russell Johnston. First Harrison there, so too Johnson. Quick handball over to Clifford. Clifford tries to centre that ball looking for Smith. Oh, great mark, Des O'Dwyer. Pass, oh, Curtis, courageous stuff. Couldn't take the mark. Now it's Martin Leslie. In turn to John Harvey. Gee, there's been some great tackling in this game today. Kevin Harris scuttles through the pack. Over to Saw, into an open goal. Put down your glasses, there's another one. O'Dwyer with a towering torpedo punt. Taylor there. Oh, Leslie, brilliant work to get fist to that one. Templeton back to Livers, touch of the fumbles. Over to Haylock. Haylock's quick kick was lucky enough to find Templeton. Now he can score from there. Decides to chip out a pass, and he's found Nichols.
7 points the difference. The Warriors have the lead. Curtis's kick comes in looking for Johnson. Up went Anderson. What a mark! Oh, he read it better than anyone, Anderson.
Martin Leslie over to Anderson. Now to Harvey. Now Hardy's got a panic. He can run. He's too quick for Fuller. Spears out a pass looking for Smith. It's going to fall short of that play, but he picks it up beautifully for a big man. Back one way, then the other. Kicks on its way at plenty of distance. Oh, I think it's a goal. What a goal. Into the breeze, 50 metres out to kick around his body, and that was absolutely magnificent.
A B-grade bounce went against Templeton. Now Ralphie Sewer zip-zapping his way through centre half forward. He has a bounce. Nearly bounced over his shoulder. He goes goalward. It's gone through. Oh, great play, Ralph Sewer. That's his 3rd goal. What a bottler of a game we've got on our hands. Up goes Darren Smith. It was punched away from him. Now by McCliffer this way, that way. Handballs over to Baker. Baker chips around his body. Lines up the goals. It could bounce through. It has. What a great goal to David Baker. Oh, Russell even couldn't have asked for anything more. Johnson has the ball punched away by Livers. Now Bowman. He kicked 3 in the last quarter last week, Bowman. Underneath that one, zip-zap Sewer. He's got the ball into an open goal. He goes. It's through. Ralphie's 4th. Leave it, look for John Harvey. Harvey over the top of the ball. Now he gets clear to get his kick in. Back it goes. Anderson's there and he's puts us in a mark. Courageous mark, Anderson. The crowd's on their feet.
It's a nerve-tingling finish. The Warriors got there. 14-11 to 13-11. The margin 6 points. Sewer got 4, Nichols 4. Colin McDonald kicked 2, while for Port Adelaide, O'Brien and Rowan Smith each got 3. Darren Smith and David Baker kicked 2 each. Our guests, Russell Johnston and James Fantasia. Russell, I just wonder about the Warriors. Just how good are they? And how did Port attack that game? How did you approach the game yesterday?
Oh, well, I don't think we might have underestimated them a little bit. But they're a good side. They keep scragging you all day, and they just about, you could say, they frustrate you out of victory, I think.
Russ, do you really believe that you underestimated them? You knew it was a big game. They had the score on the board the last couple of months. I don't think there's any way you could have underestimated them yesterday.
Yeah, I think that's 7 out of 8 now, yeah, so maybe you're right.
You knew that you're up for a really hard game, so I don't think it's fair to say that you underestimated
Well,
Woodville
you can't say only Woodville now, because it's not only Woodville, because they're a good side.
James, there's a lot of character in the win yesterday. 6 down, or sorry, not 6 down, but Port had kicked 6 into the breeze in the first quarter. And to come back from there and just lead by a point at 3-quarter time and again into the breeze in the last quarter, it's changed.
Oh, it was a total team effort yesterday, and I think when in the final analysis, that's what really paid off for us, because it's really interesting to see we didn't have any one or two particular players that tore the game apart. It was just 20 guys really having a go.
Just talk about players that are having a go. One player that's really impressed me yesterday was Alex Lunn. He was his performance in defence was incredible. He's so desperate. He's got that much run, and he's just such an improved player. It's amazing.
Yeah, Kim, I'd agree with that. I saw him 2 weeks ago against Norwood, and his performance was quite outstanding. What's his background, Jim? Just give us a rundown. He's a local boy, is he?
As far as I know, yeah. Well, see, Alex originally came from out where was it? Can't think right offhand, but it's out in the country, yeah. And but he's really settled in as far as getting his opportunity. He's been around the mark for I think 2 years, but he's a definite goer, and he's always going to have a crack. And he's so honest. And I mean, if you've got a team of honest footballers, well, that's always going to be a big advantage.
James, Stephen Nichols has made a difference this year, he and Templeton both, but Nichols going to full forward is now kicking goals for you. Oh
yeah, Steve is incredible. He's just so natural, and he has no problems with his legs. He, beautiful action of kicking the ball, and even when if he doesn't take a grab, he definitely keeps the ball in his area, which is very vital to us getting goals in the long run.
Very cool customer too, he appears to be when he's near those goals. Russell, how much did you miss Dwayne Russell yesterday at centre-half forward?
Yeah, well, Dwayne's a focal point. I thought our centre-half forward and full forward played fairly well yesterday. I thought we were...
Darren Smith played centre-half forward?
Him and David Baker, yes. I thought our backline played well, and we were probably let down on the ball a bit yesterday. We didn't get much drive from there.
Yeah, we had a lot of runners yesterday, and we continually kept at the fellas, and that's, it was good. It was a really good sign. Playing Port Adelaide, especially in those type of conditions, knowing it's a pressure game and coming out like that was just a great win for us. Yeah.
It was, and the crowd must have inspired you. It was unbelievable. I got there late, and there was people queued right up the end of Oval Avenue yesterday waiting to get into the game. It was just something you haven't seen at Woodville Oval before.
I couldn't believe at Football Park our game had finished, and there was an almighty roar went up at Football Park. It was about 5 minutes after our game had completed, and then flashed on the scoreboard at Football Park was Woodville had won.
That must have been when Ralphie Sewer did one of his punches in the air. He was incredible yesterday, James, obviously. And
here he is, John.
It's a new lease of life for one of the oldest players in league football. He's certainly having a marvellous season for you.
Gee, he's so inspirational, Ralph. And that's on and off the field. He's a fantastic fella, and he really looks after everyone, and he has a go, and it's great, especially with guys like that.
Well, it's great for the Warriors, not so good for Port Adelaide, but you've got Sturt next week, and it's a bit precarious, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we've got to get back to basics this week, and we can't go playing wide of Sturt. We've got to man up on them and play a hard game of footy next week.
Well, I'm sure in traditional form, Port Adelaide will come back. The Warriors absolutely fantastic, James. Congratulations to you.